My wife said I shouldn't make this video, that I have disgraced her enough online, but she cannot stop me from telling the world my story. You know, I like keeping it real. I like making videos people can learn from. Look at what happened today. There is a tailor who has a store very close to where we are living, where we live. So I have been the woman's customer for many years. If you remember, some days ago, I made a video where I spoke about going to the woman's store to go stitch one of my trousers. When I got there, the woman wasn't there. When I got to her store, the woman was not there. I had to wait until she was on break. I waited until she resumed her break, her duty. She came back to her shop before she stitched my trouser. So today, I went to her store once again. When I arrived at her store, I now gave the woman my boxer to stitch. I brought out my boxer and now asked the woman how much it was gonna cost to stitch the boxers. Let me show you guys the boxers. So guys, this is the boxers. You see? This is the boxers. Are you seeing it? This is the boxers. This is my underwear. This is my boxer. Are you seeing it? So just to, what she needed to do was look for the same color and patch this. In Africa, there are people they call Ndiobioma. These are tailors. They carry their machine on their head and they stitch people's clothes. What the woman needed to do was look for the same color of clothes and stitch this boxer for me. Guess what the woman did? The woman sent me away from her shop. She said I came to insult her. I said, Madam, how did I come to insult you? I came to give you work. How much was it going to cost to stitch my boxers for me? In Africa, people do that. People stitch such. The woman she said, Rouse, I should get away. I felt insulted, to be honest. I said to myself, if it were to be a white man, that tailor, that woman wouldn't order the white man away from that store. She cannot try it. So, after the woman had sent me away from her store, I returned back home. As I came back home, I now narrated to my wife what happened today, how the woman declined to stitch my boxers. See how she declined to stitch. I just want to tell you guys the insult we face in Europe. See, now, I now narrated to my wife. I said, Madam, see how this tailor insulted me today. I went to the store and the woman, and I showed her my boxers, and the woman sent me away from her store, said I came to insult her. My wife began to shout at me. She said I was a disgrace. She said I've disgraced her enough in life, that how could I take this boxer to a tailor to go repair it, that I made nothing out of my life, that it was a shame for me to still be using this kind of underwear. That was what she said to me. Now let me tell you, last month was my birthday. I told you guys, April ending, was my birthday. My wife did not gift me anything. She knew I have torn boxers that underwears that are damaged. My last birthday, I did not receive any gifts from anybody, not even 1 cent. And now she's telling me, what she's saying is, I am disgracing her online. That the other time I keep showing food where, poor foods. That's every time I post poor, that is the food I show the world, disgraces her. That there are no meats inside the no meat, no fish, nothing. I said, but I don't eat meat. Do you want me to be fake? You know I don't eat meat. I eat fish, and fish is expensive. How am I disgracing you? I'm telling the world my story. Do you want me to be fake online? She said she cannot even go outside again and put her head up. She cannot walk on the street with her head high because I've disgraced her so much online. Guys, how is this a disgrace? Tell me. Now let me tell you guys. I bought these boxers 15 years ago. That was 2010. That was the time I bought these boxers. And you know, we have a lot of bills to pay in abroad. We have house rent to pay, electricity bills to pay. In fact, as I'm making this video, there are so many people who are homeless, African people, even Europeans who are homeless because they do not have money to pay house rent. During last year winter, I know so many people who were not able to heat their homes because the authority came to switch off their electricity, their gas, and the rest. So the people had no money. They lived in darkness. Some are still living in darkness. That is, they have no electricity in their homes. Do you understand what I mean? Now, I know some people might say, Uncle, how much does it cost to buy boxers? How much does it cost? Do you know how the cost of living is now? The cost of living in Europe now is very high. As I'm making this video, my account is in minus. That is, I have no money in my account. Even I'm owing the bank. If any money comes into my account, now they will just, take it. I'll be left with nothing. I'm not making this video to beg you for money, but I'm telling you the reality of life in Europe here. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Now, if I should wear this boxer, because I've been putting it on like that, where do you think I got this boxer from? Do you think I picked it from the dustbin? No, this is my boxers. I've been wearing it like that for years. Now, if I should put on these boxers and wear my trousers, if I put on these boxers and wear my trouser on it, nobody will know I am putting on torn boxer. Nobody will know. Nobody will know that I'm putting on torn underwear. And if I'm walking on the street, that is trekking on the street, so many people will say, look at that big boy. If I snap a picture or make a video and post online, you will see some people who are living in Africa desire to come to Europe, believing that Europe is paradise. Some will even go sell their plots of land. Some will sell their properties to come to Europe, thinking everybody who is living in Europe is living big. Let me tell you what you may not know. Not everybody who came to Europe made it. There are so many people who did not make it in Europe. Also, there are people who made it. Look, let me tell you what I found out. You can easily become a millionaire in Africa than in Europe. It is hard. I'm not telling, man, I'm keeping it real. It is very difficult for you to become a millionaire in abroad. It's not possible. How? For you to become a millionaire in euro currency, or in dollars, or in pounds sterling, it is not easy. Do you understand what I mean now? So, I'm making this video to tell my life story. Those who want to learn, learn. You see? So, those of you who think all that glitters is gold, all that glitters is not gold. Life is the same everywhere. If I did not tell you, you wouldn't know that I have such a boxer, such underwear. You say this uncle is a big boy, but you wouldn't know. This is why you don't desire to be like somebody else. Do not wish to be like somebody else, because you do not know what that person is going through. If I did not tell you, you will not know. Some people may wish to be like me. They do not know what I'm going through, how I'm living. Do you understand my points now? I want to end this video here. My name is Rodi. See you in my next video.